YouTube, thank you for stopping by. Trey here. Today we have a little different video for you. Today we're going to be looking at the Phonic AM5GE. This is a USB mixer or interface for your PC, or if you want to use it as a standalone mixer, you can. And it's a pretty nice little product for the price. We're going to be taking a look at this and comparing it with the Focusrite TI2, which I've had for a very long time, and I've been using that for a very long time. This is the second gen, which uses one USB connection to your PC, and it has one line output, left and right channel audio, and it does have a monitor, 2 line inputs. Now, comparing this with the two, you'd have to take a look at this mixer, this Phonic mixer, and you're gonna look at a lot of knobs, a lot of little features. You have a screen here, Bluetooth. You can plug up your SD card into it and record directly on it. Excuse me. So it's a very straightforward and you know, you can use it as a solo device, which is pretty good. This uses one USB and one for 5-volt power, so you do need an external power brick to power this. And you have one mic input, XLR, and multiple channel audio inputs. Not too bad. Looking at these side by side, you see the Focusrite. As I said, you have line output left and right and one USB. Very compact, very simple. The Focusrite is probably one of the best selling interfaces on the market right now. And there is a look at the Phonic. Taking a look at the devices side by side, the Focusrite does stand a little bit taller in the front end, but in the back, when you take a look at the Phonic back there, it stands about just as tall. Now we're going to be testing these devices live to test their audio quality, and then we can make a decision from there. Alright, so now we're going to be testing out the AM5GE with Audacity. We are using, this is straight up live. I'm not using any filters. High and low pass are in the 12 o'clock range. Everything is down the middle. Nothing is being used. So now we're going to play around with the knobs, and we're going to show you how something sounds. Well, show you how some of the features sound. So how, play around with the high pass. Let's start off with a high pass filter here. We're going to turn it down to 15 dB. So right now the high pass is at 15 dB. Let's give it a test. We're going to turn the knob back up, down, all the way up, back up to the 12 o'clock position. Now here it is at the 12 o'clock position. Alright, so we're going to mess around with the low pass filter. As I turn this down, you're going to see and hear that it's going to get very tinny, very light and airy. So let me turn this down to the negative 15 decibel position here. And we're going to do a little test here. Let me know how this sounds, if you guys like it. You can see the versatility with the AM5GE. You can play around with it. You can probably come up with your own sounding. If you're doing a podcast, this will be very great for you. I'm going to turn that back up to the 12 o'clock position. It should be back to normal. And we're going to turn this bass up a little bit. So let's turn this all the way up to 15 plus decibels on the low pass. Now, it might sound a little bassy. You can see in the audio here, it's getting a little wider. The more I talk, the deeper I enunciate my words. As you can see, it might sound a little crazy. Sorry for busting your ears open if I am. And we're going to turn that back up to normal, the 12 o'clock position. Now next, we're going to do a compressor test. And if you don't know what a compressor is, I recommend you go look up. There's plenty of videos on it. But to give you my definition of it, it basically normalizes your audio. If you are talking a little louder, or if you're even screaming, it cuts a little bit of that out. Okay, so now I am on the Focusrite mixer, the Focusrite interface, and there's really not much I can show you with this device. This is just straight, clean audio going into the Focusrite, into your PC, and we're recording it in Audacity. I have the knob set to about, I'd say 10 o'clock range. I'm going to turn this up to the 12 o'clock range here. And this is how it sounds at the 12 o'clock range. And I'm going to turn it up just a tad bit so we can get an idea of what the levels sound like on this device. And that is at the 1 o'clock range. We're going to turn this up to the 3 o'clock range. Oh my god, it is getting a little crazy. And this is full blast. Oh my god, I had to turn that down. That is terrible. So you guys be the test. You guys listen to that with some good headphones. Let me know what you think of both these mixers, both these interfaces, and like I said, this is just something you could play around with. The Focusrite goes for about $200, and the Phonic AM5GE goes for about $99 on sale right now. You can pick one up at B&H Audio, and you can probably find some on Amazon for about 120 bucks. But they're a very versatile device, very affordable, and I highly recommend them for voiceover work, maybe streaming, and just all around having fun with. It's a pretty nice, nifty device, and I hope you guys can enjoy. I'll see you guys in the next video with my next interface I'll be buying, which will be the Yamaha, one of the high-end ones. So I'll catch you guys in that video. Peace.